Hi guys from Zax388, and today I'm pretty excited to show you my new car. In fact, I bought a new car, but before showing you the car, I will explain why I bought this car. So, I needed a four-wheel drive vehicle with some load space and with charachter, and also that reliable and easy to use and maintain. This is the G500. I already reviewed this car. In fact, you can see it's the same one I reviewed for Mercedes this summer. So let's make a fast walk around. I already showed you in the last video the heart of this G500, and it's the 388 horsepower 5.5 liter V8 naturally aspirated, obviously, because turbo is not my cup of tea. Guys, this is not an ordinary G500, but it's the 35 years anniversary edition. In fact, you've got the black rims, the sportier fender that are a bit wider than the standards, and in the inside you can see the difference. In fact, you have the Designo seats with contrast red stitching. I don't know if you can see it everywhere. Also on the dash, you can see it pretty much. Yes, and also the sport steering wheel with the flat bottom, as you can see. Alcantara roof. So let's see the here. I love the doors and these hinges. Listen when they close. The really hard metal against metal sensation. So this is the second row seat. And I love the fact they sit higher than the front one, so you can see outside. I have also this dog net. I have also the third headrest, but I removed it so I can see outside a little bit, because the spare wheels, you can see it's pretty much large. So let's take it for a ride. Listen to the V8 sound. This car, as you can see, has got also the Distronic Plus and all the modern Mercedes feature. But you also got these three. There are the three lockable differential, middle, back, and the front axle. And also the most important button in this car, I suppose, is this one, the low range button. So guys, why I bought the G-Class instead of the others? The first choice was the Wrangler Rubicon, the long wheelbase. I had the short one, as you know, but I wanted something more refined and comfortable. So I choose not to buy a Jeep Wrangler. The second one was the Range Rover Sport, but as you know, guys, I hate SUVs, and the Range Rover Sport, yes, it's a great off-roader, but it's an SUV, and I don't like it, guys. And then it's too wide, too big, I don't know. it's too much for me. And the other option was the FJ Cruiser, but they, as you know, they don't do it anymore, and here in Europe is very, very difficult to find one, and also the spare parts, and so it's a little bit difficult to maintain it. The other choice, guys, was the Ferrari FF, but now that the GT4 Russo came out, I hope the price of the FF will lower a bit, but it didn't happen. And I wanted something more usable and that can sorry guys, but it was a roundabout. I was saying I want something more usable in everyday situation. I don't know if you have bad roads like we do. Ferrari maybe is not the right choice. So guys, this brings us to another question: why I choose the G500, not the 350 diesel or the G63 AMG or the G65 AMG. So the G65, the V12 bi-turbo, it's really too expensive, and I don't know, you don't get much more car. Yes, you get 4-cylinder more, but for the price, I think it's I don't know. I can't think of buying it. Just too much expensive to buy and too much expensive to run. That's it. So why I don't bought the G63? Well, first of all, as you know guys, I hate turbos, and yes, it's don't get me wrong, the G63 engine, the 5.5 liter bi-turbo AMG engine, it's a fantastic engine, don't get me wrong, but if I can choose between that engine and this engine, the 5.5 liter naturally aspirated, I will choose this one because it sounds better and it much more reliable. I have friends that with this engine have done 300,000 kilometers with no issue and no failure, nothing. The AMG, well, it's another story. The other point why I don't bought the G63 is because if you buy an off-road, I assume that it will have fog lights as standard, and the G63 with this new facelift bumper with the air intakes for the turbos, suddenly the fog lights are gone. They don't make this engine anymore. In fact, from this year, the G500 is equipped with the 4 liter bi-turbo engine, the same one you find in the AMG GT. So it's the last year of this engine, of this production engine, and it's the last naturally aspirated G-Class. So it's the first 35 years anniversary edition. Well, it's for a bargain. How can I not buy this car? Why I don't choose the 350 diesel? Well, for 3 reasons. First of all, I had the Wrangler diesel and I wanted to change just to change. Second, because I love V8s and I love the sound of them. Third, because I saw this car and it was staying there at the Mercedes dealer and was saying, please buy me. Guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos with my new car.